Let's start with one of the most complex yet fascinating aspects of the Browns heading into this season: their quarterback room and the huge salary cap implications that come with it. This might sound like just another behind-the-scenes football story, but for Browns fans, it's a crucial piece of the puzzle that could determine how competitive the team can be, not just this year, but for years to come. The situation with Deshaun Watson is unlike anything we've seen in recent NFL history. His contract and recent off-field saga add layers of complexity that make this story even more intriguing. The Browns have been in a peculiar spot at quarterback for quite some time now. After trading for Watson in a blockbuster deal, expectations skyrocketed. But the reality of his contract combined with the team's roster decisions creates a situation that's both fascinating and nerve-wracking for Browns fans. For the 2025 season, Deshaun Watson is projected to account for a staggering 83% of the team's salary cap hits at the quarterback position. That's almost unbelievable. In the NFL, most teams spread out their quarterback cap hits among 2 or 3 players to manage the salary cap more effectively. But Cleveland, thanks to Watson's massive deal, finds itself in a very different situation. In 2025, the Browns' quarterback room includes 5 quarterbacks, but only 4 are expected to compete for a roster spot. Watson's contract is the elephant in the room. The other 4 quarterbacks are projected to collectively hit the cap for around $75 million. When you compare that to Watson's $36 million, it's clear the Browns are heavily reliant on their star quarterback, and that reliance comes with big financial consequences. This stark contrast highlights not only Watson's importance to the team's plans, but also the challenges the Browns face managing the cap when one player's contract dominates the budget. Only a handful of quarterbacks in the entire league have a higher cap hit than Watson's $36 million for 2025. Names like Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, and Joe Burrow, established franchise stars, are in this group. Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray are in a similar boat, with high cap hits reflecting their importance to their teams. But the Browns stand out because of the sheer percentage of their salary cap Watson consumes. It's a constant reminder of how much Cleveland invested in their quarterback and how that affects every other aspect of roster building. So what does this mean for the Browns' future? The current structure doesn't leave much room for salary cap savings related to the quarterback position in 2025. Cleveland is pretty much locked into Watson's deal, which complicates things. But here's the silver lining. If Watson isn't able to play the entire season, the Browns could file an insurance claim, potentially recovering some of that massive cap hit. This idea of an insurance claim on Watson is still largely uncharted territory in the NFL. It's quite unprecedented. If Watson can't perform due to injury or other reasons, the team could claim an insurance payout. That payout could free up significant cap space in 2026, giving the Browns more flexibility to improve their roster or absorb other contracts. It's a gamble, though, hinging on Watson's health and whether the insurance policy covers such scenarios. But it's a strategy that could have a profound impact on the team's future. On top of that, the Browns are unlikely to carry 4 quarterbacks on their 53-man roster all season. NFL teams typically carry 2 or 3 quarterbacks depending on needs and roster constraints. Cleveland might keep 4 quarterbacks through the preseason or early in the season to keep their options open. But unless they make a trade or release one of the backups, they won't see immediate cap relief. And if they cut a veteran like Joe Flacco or Kellen Mond, they'd still have to deal with dead cap space, meaning those contracts still count against the cap for some time. This adds another layer to the Browns' roster management. They have to weigh the benefits of keeping a veteran for leadership and experience against the financial cost of dead cap space. The team is in a rebuilding phase, balancing the need for a stable backup with the financial realities of these decisions. Browns fans have been excited about the potential of this team, especially after last season's ups and downs. But the salary cap situation with the quarterbacks is a reminder of how intricate NFL roster management truly is. This situation shows how the Browns are playing a different game in financial planning. NFL contracts have ballooned in recent years, but Cleveland's approach with Watson's deal is one of the most significant and controversial.